Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a update on the Hunter Biden case where the judge that presided over Hunter's case calls out his dad, president and current Democratic and outgoing president Joe Biden for attempting to quote-unquote rewrite history. Let's take a look at the article, shall we? So like I said, the judge in that the U.S. District Judge Mark Scarsi in Hunter Biden's tax case said that the president's characterization of the charges stand in intense with the case record, calling it an attempt to rewrite history. By Gary Gumbach and Dara Gregorian, the judge who presided over the California tax fraud case against Hunter Biden called out the president for mischaracterizing and minimizing the charges against his son in announcing why he pardoned Hunter Biden. In quotations, the article says the Constitution provides the president with broad authority to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, but nowhere does the Constitution give the president the authority to rewrite history, the U.S. District Judge Mark Scarsi wrote in a ruling later Tuesday. An attorney for Hunter Biden had asked the judge to dismiss the indictments against his client in light of President Joe Biden's pardon on Sunday night, but did not initially submit a formal copy of the pardon and instead sent a link to the president's statement saying that his son had been selectively and unfairly prosecuted and was the victim of a miscarriage of justice. Scarsi said the president's representation in the statement accompanying the pardon said in tension with the case record. In quotations again, he says, for example, the president asserts that Mr. Biden was treated differently from others who were late paying their taxes because of serious addictions, implying that Mr. Biden was among those individuals who ultimately paid taxes or untimely paid taxes, sorry about that guys, untimely paid taxes due to addiction, but he is not, the judge wrote. He noted that Hunter Biden had said he was severely addicted to alcohol and drugs through May 2019, and it says in quotations, upon pleading guilty to the charges in this case, Mr. Biden admitted that he engaged in tax evasion after this period of addiction by wrongfully deducting as businesses expenses items he knew were personal expenses, including luxury clothing, escort services, and his daughter's law school tuition. And Mr. Biden admitted that he had sufficient funds available to him to pay some or all of his outstanding taxes when they were due, but he did not make payments towards his taxes or his tax liabilities. Even well after he regained his sobriety, instead selecting to spend large sums to maintain his lifestyle in 2020, the judge wrote. Biden had pleaded guilty to all of the allegations against him in the California case on the eve of the trial in September. Prosecutors said he had engaged in a 4-year scheme not to pay at least $1.4 million in self-assessed federal taxes he owed for tax year 2016 through 2019. He then filed, it says, false returns in February of 2020, claiming bogus business deductions in order to evade assessment of taxes to reduce the substantial tax liabilities in which he still didn't pay, despite driving a Porsche and living in a $17,500 a month rental home on a canal in Venice Beach, prosecutors said. The taxes were eventually paid after federal investigators told Biden they were looking into his finances in December 2020. Hunter Biden had been scheduled to be sentenced on the 3 felony and 6 misdemeanor tax charges later this month before his father, it says, gave him a full and unconditional pardon for those offenses against the United States which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the period from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024. The pardon also covers a gun-related case in Delaware. Biden was convicted by a jury on those charges earlier this year and had been scheduled to be sentenced in that case this month. The cases were brought individually after a plea agreement that would have disposed of both without jail time fell apart when a judge questioned some of the particulars of the deal. Hunter Biden had argued in both cases that he was the victim of selective prosecution, but those claims were later rejected by Scarsi, and the judge in the Delaware case, Marilyn Norica, if I misspelled your name, please feel free to correct me in the comments down below. Both are Trump nominees, of course. Why wouldn't they be? Of course. According to the president, no reasonable person who looks at the facts of Mr. Biden's cases can reach any other conclusion than Mr. Biden was singled out only because he is the president's son, Scarsi wrote, but two federal judges expressly rejected Mr. Biden's arguments that the government prosecuted Mr. Biden because of his familial relation to the president and the president's own attorney general and the Department of Justice personally oversaw the investigation leading to the charges. It goes on to say that in the president's estimation, this legion of federal civil servants, the undersigned included, are unreasonable people. It continues to say that David Weiss, the special counsel who brought the cases against Hunter Biden, made a similar point in a court filing earlier this week, noting three appeal court panels had rejected the selective prosecution claims as well as It says that there has never been any evidence of vindictive or selective prosecution in this case. His office's filing said, in total, 11 different articles, 3 judges appointed by 6 different presidents, including his father, considered and rejected the defendant's claims, including his claims for selective and vindictive prosecution. It says that the White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the judge's remarks. Despite his issues with the president's statement, Scarsi vacated the sentencing hearing and indicated he would officially terminate the case after he gets an authenticating declaration confirming the pardon. Again, if I misspelled your name, please do feel free to correct me, of the judge who in Delaware dismissed Hunter's case. Norika, I believe, ordered the Delaware case terminated on Tuesday. Well, that is going to conclude it for today's video, guys. Please, like I said, do feel free, if you can tell me your feedback, whether you think that it is wrong for the judges to dismiss the cases, or the court case against Hunter. Please do feel free to do so. I'm curious to know your guys' opinion. And if you guys do like this type of content, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more daily content like this, as well as many other forms of content. Thank you guys very much, and have a pleasant day, night, or evening, wherever it is that you're at in the world, in what time zone you guys are at. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.